If an alien landed on Earth tomorrow and spent just 24 hours watching us, I don't think they'll invade. I think they'll leave, confused even, silent, and probably concerned for the entire universe. Because think about what they will see first. They'll see humans waking up to a machine that aggressively screams at them every morning called an alarm clock. Yes, it's go time. And instead of fixing the problem, we all agree that the solution is just more wait a bit, snooze a couple of times, maybe 5 times, like it's some kind of ritual. Then we spend the rest of the day saying we're tired, even though we had full control over the situation. And that's just the beginning. They'll see us paying money to go to the gym so we can pretend to do manual labor, then paying even more money for machines that remove manual labor from our lives. They'll see us starting at 8 hours a day going to work for some money so we can pay our bills and pay for the water that's free. They'll see us arguing with strangers that we never met, worrying about things that haven't happened, and somehow calling ourselves the intelligent species. Tonight, we're asking a question that probably should have been asked a long time ago. A question that sits somewhere between science, philosophy, psychology, comedy, and complex confusion. Why are we like this? Not in a motivational way, but in a genuine curiosity way, slightly concerned. Tonight we'll explore the weirdest things humans do, the strange rules we accepted, the beliefs we carry, the contradictions we live with, and the bizarre reality we somehow agreed that is normal. So grab a drink, get, get comfortable, and let's begin with the first question. If aliens watched Earth for 1 week, what do you think would confuse them the most? Now, imagine that you are an alien scientist, right? And you traveled millions of light years to study the dominant species on Earth. You expect intelligence, logic, order. Instead, you find humans. They hate the alarm clock, even though they invented it. They hit snooze repeatedly, and then spend the whole day complaining that we're tired. Now, what is that one thing that would convince aliens we completely lost the plot? And another, oh yeah, ice, our sex life. Oh yeah, that's gonna have them questioning a lot. Now, my question is, why do humans willingly make life harder to ourselves? I don't know. I think we enjoy it in a way because we do it so much. And what daily habit would seem insane to an outsider? Yeah, yeah, Icebreaker, you're coming in hot. What you got here? Watches, clocks, yeah, that's first the first one. We wake up with it every day and we curse it every day, but we still hold it, we still use it. Yeah, let's see. Now, like I said, what daily habit would seem insane to an outsider? Except the clock. And I don't know. I think going to work for 8 hours a day, I think that would freak them out. Even 10 hours a day. Some people go 12 hours a day. 12 hours out of 24. When you still have to sleep for 8 hours. Hey, that gives you 4 hours of your own time to do whatever you want. Yeah, I think that's one of the. Hey, Chaz, how you doing? Welcome. Just in time. Just in time for the questions that makes you wonder. Now, Chaz, answer me this question. What daily habit would seem insane to an outsider? What do you say about that? I said going to work for 8 to 12 hours a day. That's my opinion. I think that's bleh. Or what human contradiction would be the hardest to explain? Man, I think the fact that we fight each other online without even knowing each other, without even being able to see each other face to face, but we still throw, how do you call them, threats to one another. Oh, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that to you, even though the other person is 10,000 kilometers away. Hey. I mean, there's no reason to think they'll have a concept of time. Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, especially if they're one of those that live all times together, past, present, and future at the same time. Sorana, poți să oprești aerul condiționat, că îl aud în căști. Hey, hey, Vinay, welcome, welcome. Let's see. What's the weirdest human behavior we all accept? Now, this is an interesting one. Now, think about it. Think about, let's say it's somebody's birthday, right? And we gather around 15, 20, 25 people, and we all sing happy birthday looking at that one person. That's gotta be a little bit, makes you wonder. or the fact that we shake hands when we meet. Who's late? Nobody's late, man. The fact that we shake hands, even though we know for a fact that those hands have been some places that you don't want to touch, but you still shake hands and act like it's normal. I agree. Explaining a job to an alien would make you sound crazy. Yeah. Try to explain a job, a 9 to 5. Food is everywhere in nature, but we do things we hate for imaginary credits you use to exchange for things we don't need. Yeah. And the water bottles. I mean, we have water everywhere for free, but at the same time, we pay for it. And they're not cheap, they're quite expensive. Streaking across the football field. Yeah, that's another one. That's not just that, but for 90 minutes or something like that. Hey. My PC is problems trying to sort it out. Oh, you have problem with the PC. Ooh, that's not good. Hey, Benny. Now, așa. Talking about weird human behaviors. Like I said, shaking hands, singing 20 people happy birthday to a person while staring at him. And man, how about this one? How about when you pretend, let's say you're in the supermarket, right? and you walk through the aisles and you see somebody you know, but you don't want to stop and you don't want to have a conversation with the person and you change aisles so you don't meet the person, right? How about that? Why do you think we do that? Hide from people that we know on the street, inside the supermarket, or at the gas station, wait in the car for a minute so they can leave, so that you can go and fill up your tank, so you avoid a conversation. I mean, I'm guilty of that. I've done it before. So I know it's a thing. Let's see. I don't think jobs would be so outlandish to them. Animals have jobs, so it's a nature thing. Yeah, but you have a point a little bit. I give you that. Even animals have job. I don't see it as a job. I don't think it's a job. It's their lives. Like you're talking about ants or bees, stuff like that. I think that's their whole life working for the community. And if we're more than one alien on board, it seems like they have jobs of their own. Man, maybe they do, maybe they don't. Maybe that's their life purpose, not a job. Maybe. Just saying. Oh, we have a moderator, I think, doing his job. Where is he? Where's the moderator? I don't see him. Where's the moderator? And you're lying to me. Division of labor, I could imagine being common through the universe. Eh, maybe. I don't know. Could be a thing. Could be a thing, guys. Explaining to an alien why we are the only animals on planet who is born without protection from cold or the sun. So we have to create clothes. Yeah, that's a thing. Ben, could that be because we're not from planet Earth? Could that be the thing? Could that be why we need to create clothes? I'm just saying. Sometimes we are just not in the mood to talk with people. I just want to shop the things and go home. Oh, yeah, and you do it fast. You go sprinting through the aisles to get your stuff and then straight home. Hey, compadre. Cheers. How you doing? Huh? Man, I don't see Tracker here, so I don't know why you're gone. I have no idea, no explanation. Hey, y'all at work. Hope all are good. Is Joe okay? No. I mean, he's okay. He's not out of the hospital. He's gonna be there probably till Thursday, next Thursday. And yeah, happy Father's Day to everybody. Everybody who is a father, and if you're not a father, you should be a father so we can tell you Happy Father's Day. I'm telling that to myself. Who is Joey, Shane? Yeah, who's Joey? There's no more Joey here, Shane. Look, all by myself, not even in a chat. Joey doesn't wanna join us anymore. We only have Flicker Snoop. He just appeared in the picture today. Chess is probably likely they'll need to wear some form of protection as well. Yeah, probably. Probably. Yo, Flicker Snoop. Oh, Shane, how you doing, Shane? Makes you wonder, huh? Alien watch us light a cake on fire with candles, only to blow them out. They will scratch. Yeah, that would be a head scratcher for them. Yeah. Just light them up for a couple of seconds and then blow them out. Ice, possibly, but we do seem like aliens on our own planet. Yes, man, I'm with you, Ches, on this one, and I do have a small theory on it. And I did speak about it in, I don't know, like a month and a half ago, about the fact that we are not from planet Earth, because one of the reason was this one, the fact that we have to wear clothes, and the fact that the sun burns our skin. But but I did say that even pigs have that problem. They get sunburned, so my theory is not that bulletproof. But maybe somebody else has another theory on it that can help me with I have a special guest today, and I didn't tell you guys. I have somebody in the backstage waiting, and man, you're gonna like this guy. He's very interesting. I had a lot of conversations with him back in the past, and I know him since, I don't know, 15 years, 16, 17 years ago. Man, he's a cool guy. I'm sure you guys are gonna enjoy his company. So without further ado, let's bring onto the stage my special guest.
Who is Joey? Who is Joey? Who is this clown? Who
I
is
have
Joey?
no idea, but I have the impression that the people in the chat are gonna love you.
Man, what are you talking about tonight, man? I don't see the comments. I don't have comments here on this telephono. So I don't know why I don't have comments where I can see comments here. So I'm running blind with you, bro. I was watching on It's Not Okay TV YouTube, and I saw something about aliens. You guys are talking about aliens. What's the
Yeah,
deal with
yeah.
the aliens?
Not just aliens. We're gonna talk about human habits and things that are gonna be odd for any outsider. Like I said before. What human behavior makes absolutely no sense? For example, now from your experience, one of your human behaviors, but at the same time you do it every day or on a weekly basis, but at the same time it doesn't make sense, but you still do it. I
Doesn't
said,
make sense, but
yeah, I said
but you
like
said what?
going to work for 8 to 12 hours a day, having to
But
sleep for 8.
that makes sense, bro. That makes sense because you got to go to work to make the money, right? You got to live, right? So
Okay,
so it kind of makes sense that you got to do that, right?
okay, being forced to use money, being forced to pay for the water that's free, being forced to pay for the fact that rains outside, and we still do it and act like it's normal.
Yeah. That's true. That's
You
true.
know,
I'll
you
tell you.
know.
I'll tell you what. Getting dressed. I think. Why do we got to get dressed?
Well, we do have a theory on this one. If you don't get dressed, you're gonna get sunburned. Your junk is gonna fall off.
Gonna fall off. I think that's a little bit of an exaggeration, don't you think?
maybe a little bit. Look.
I always, I always did wonder that about us, though. I mean, honestly, I mean that's a real wonderment that I always had. Why did we ever get dressed? I mean, was that an embarrassment thing? Was that about people being embarrassed? Was it about hygiene? Was it about modesty, ego? Was it how did that ever come about? I mean,
Well,
really, was it about protection, like you say, about sunburn and stuff? And imagine going out with in a hailstorm, and
yeah,
your junk is a little it's excited and it has nowhere to hide. Man,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, man. It's basically for protection, right? I mean, you protect yourself from the sun. You protect yourself from the rain from the ice that falls from the sky. You protect yourself from the cold.
Yeah, but
With your,
whenever you ever seen a picture of an alien or anybody describing an alien and they're wearing clothes? When have you ever
man,
seen it?
man, I did see them on ancient paintings inside caves and stuff like that. They do have special suits so they can breathe, so they can live basically on our planet. So they do use clothes, but it's a different type of protection. It's a survival protection, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I'm always looking at these little grays and these reptilians and stuff walking around just butt ass naked. And I'm
Yeah, yeah,
thinking to myself, bud, you know,
yeah.
why did us humans start doing it? So I mean, I don't know. That's just one of those quirky little human habits that we take it for now today as being, this is the way it is, of course. But if you really bring it back down to to human beings, why do we do it? Why do we do it? So
And
getting dressed.
we have a question for Flickr Snoop, and I think you can answer that question for us. We don't
Okay.
really know the guy. We just met him today. I think he's a long friend of yours, a long time friend of yours. And Chaz
Yeah.
is asking, "Yo, Flickr Snoop, have you heard the rumors going around about Joey? There are stories involving bubble wrap, a toilet brush, and two mixed race midgets."
Yeah. I've heard the rumor, but they're not really rumors. They're not
Oh
rumors.
no!
They're truth. No. They're truth. They're truth. It's real. Joey's a fuck up. This guy Flicker Snoop. This guy Flicker Snoop. He knows, man. Believe everything that man says.
Okay, okay. So there you have it, Chaz. There you have it. It's all true. Now we have Icebringer saying, "I think aliens would find our wars and fights within our species the strangest thing."
Yes, there's a thing right now I just watched today, as a matter of fact, just about this thing right here. About there's two particular types of. Right now, I just heard that there's four. Now, when I say today, I just watched this disclosure, age of disclosure, and blah blah blah, and then followed up on it today. And bottom line is, there's a whole many more aliens. But what I'm talking about is there's four main species of aliens, right? There's the gray, there's the Nordic, there's the reptilian, and then there's the insectoids. These are the four big main ones that they're talking about. Okay, and apparently, right along with what's being said there, the Nordics are the peace loving ones. They're the ones that can walk along right beside us. We don't know that they're even walking with us. They look
Yeah,
like the big Nords with the blonde hair. And then you got the reptilians who are very much don't like us. And from what I was just seeing today, according to the government, now this is according to the government, this was in from the Y Files. You ever watch that show, the Y
yeah, yeah,
Files?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time, all
This
the time.
yeah, this is going by him what I was watching today. And according to his show, the reptilians are actually in constant battle trying to fuck us over, basically,
Yeah,
and the Nordics are in constant battle against them, trying to help us because of our wars. But the reptilians, and the Greys are concerned about us destroying the planet, but they're not worried about us as a species. They're worried about us destroying the planet for them, not for
yeah,
us. Does
yeah.
that
Not
does all that make sense? So
yeah,
that goes right to what Icebringer was saying.
yeah. If I remember correctly, there was actually a deal made between the governments and the reptilians back in the day.
Eisenhower,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Dwight
yeah, yeah.
Eisenhower made
Yeah,
that deal.
they were offered by the Nordics peace and yeah, peace between nations, and by the reptilians power, and they chose power.
Yeah, they chose
Yeah,
power. Yeah, with the
yeah,
reptilians, and apparently they reneged on their deal. The reptilians, they chose power, and then the reptilians gave power, gave them some stuff, but then started reneging on the deal, taking more, not being disclosure of the people, because part of the deal was taking people so they could do research and stuff. So yeah, this is a whole that whole rabbit hole we can go down, man. We can go down this one night. But
yeah. Asha, let me go back to the comments a little bit. Vinay is saying,
yeah,
"Hey,
I
hey,
can't
hey."
I can't see the
Let me-
I can't
yeah,
see the comments at all, bro. So
yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
relying on you.
That's why I'm gonna go through them for you. So we have Vinay saying, "Hey, hey, hey, Joey." We have Chess saying, "Joey, Joey." Vinay throwing a lot of hearts for you, and Icebringer saying, "Hey, Joey's not in the hospital." Yes, he is. Look at his hand.
Look at my hand. Yes, I am. And look at my, I'm all bruised up, and they're beating me up with needles and stuff. Yes, yes, I am.
Yeah, Joy is getting a little abused right now. We have chat saying art, even music, they make no evolutionary sense. They serve no defensive purpose, and yet we have feel the need strongly. Yes, Ben, I think us as humans, we are creative animals, beings, however you want to call us. And we do need, I think we do need music and art and everything, just so we can cope with the everyday stress that we have, right?
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Have you ever seen that guy that plays the guitar for the animals at the zoo and stuff like that? Have you ever seen that guy on Facebook?
No, no, no.
There's a guy that sits down. He goes to all the different animals. When I say different animals, I mean alligators, rhinoceroses, lions, apes, and he just goes sits there without any wiring around him, without anything around him, and he just plays guitar, very mellow guitar, and sings. And every one of these animals come up to him, curious, and they all come up and they all lay down next to him at the end, or they all sniff around him, or they all line up and do a circle around him, but not in an aggressive way. All about the music, all about the music and the vibe and everything. So yeah, as animals, you're 100% right. We need that stuff. All animals do.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you. And we have here Punk saying we do not pay for water. We pay for having it at our disposal 24/7. And I have to disagree with you on this one.
Yep.
We do pay
Yep.
for water.
Yep.
Because we pay by the amount of water we consume, not by the
Yep.
fact that we have. If we paid for having the water, it would be an annual thing. You pay once, or every month you pay, I don't know, $10, and that's it. You don't pay by the liter, right?
That's right.
By the
Or that guy
month.
that they tried suing because he was collecting rainwater. Well, what was that? What you going to say? That's his disposal? I mean, that came from the sky, but they're still trying to collect taxes on the water. I mean, no, you pay for water.
Yeah, we do. We do pay. You do have a point. We pay so we can have it inside our house, but we still pay for water. We don't pay for the luxury of having it. We pay by the liter.
Well, I push against that too because you know why? Because here's the deal: when you pay for the water, you pay by the gallon or by the liter or by however it is your country charges you by, right? You
Yeah.
pay by the water that you receive, but then you also pay a canal charge for
Yes.
disposing of the waters down the sewers, down the streets, and so forth, so on. Then you also pay an installation fee. You also pay the fee to the company for that process of getting it to you.
Yeah.
So no, I think you pay for the water 100%.
Let me see. Let me see.
Well, I don't like the hospital. It's made me too thoughtful.
Too thoughtful. Yeah.
Too thoughtful.
Let's see. Moving forward a little bit. Yeah, Jojo. But it's not how we perceive it. It's how aliens would see it coming from us. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a little bit. I'm far behind with the comments. Let me go fast through them. We have aliens. We have Pete's in the house. We have hey Pete, funky with the funky toes. Joey with the funky toes. Asha.
You know, I can go join you from the YouTube, be in chat, but then I'm going to get it a little late like them. I'm not going to be with you live like this. You prefer that? I can go
No.
into the YouTube and be in chat too.
Now I want you here, since you're here.
Okay.
Since you made the effort of coming outside, we want to see Joe. I think we started wearing clothes as a way of being able to move into more varied locations, temperatures. Wise boys. Yeah. In a way, if you follow the legend, like we all came from Africa, right? But even in Africa, we have winter, so we still needed clothes. It wasn't always hot, right? We still had the cold season. So we still needed clothes from the beginning. So no, we disagree
Yo,
with
my
you.
brother,
Yes.
my brother, I have the comments now, so you don't have to go through them all. You can actually jump down and start brand new if you want. Whatever you want to do. I have the comments. I just can't look at you and me. That's all, but I can see the comments.
Okay. If any
Okay.
group are aliens, it's a Japanese. It's the Japanese. Their technology and their entertainment are out of this world. Man, I saw one of them, one of those TV shows from Japan. Man, they're a whole nother story. Hey, we have Sina in the building. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Father's Day to the dads and pet dads. Oh, I am a father. Thank you.
Yeah, but you're a cat father. Oh, she likes cats too. She likes
Yeah,
cats. That's right. She's a cat and dog person.
look, everybody's protesting against Icebringer
Of course
because
they are.
Icebringer is telling Triker to ban Vinay. Triker, do not listen to Icebringer. No.
He wouldn't dare.
Let's see. Hey, yeah, Joey, I've seen the guy playing for the elephants. Yeah, he saw the guy playing the music for the elephants.
Right, Ches? That guy's awesome. That guy's awesome. He plays for elephants. He plays for hippos. He plays for every kind of animal you can imagine. And they all love him. They all love him. I agree. It has something to do with the vibrations.
Yeah, you saw that thing with the vibrations and with the forms that the different vibration, different forms with the sand and stuff.
Yeah. I forgot what they call that. The symbiotic. I think symbiotic frequencies.
I have
Where
no idea.
I think it's called the symbiotic frequency, where like if you put sand on a speaker and the frequency, and it all comes out to the same pattern all the time. It'll come out. It'll make the same different patterns, meaning the frequencies all running the same. Yeah. Awesome stuff. That.
Man. Let's see. We have here Milo is trying to finish what we're going to do. So I told them it's top secret.
They're trying to fish what they're going to do for the superhero stuff.
Fish. Yeah, they're trying to. No, we're not gonna tell them anything. It stays a secret. Two ninjas.
Oh, Icebringer will blow it. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah. Well, let's move forward a little bit. What sounds fake, but it's actually true? Now, from your knowledge, right? What fact sounds completely made up, but is actually true? Like, for example, I'll give you an example so you guys can make an idea. Like, sharks existed before trees did.
But that's true. Yeah, that's true.
It's true. Yeah, but it sounds crazy, right?
Sounds crazy. Yeah.
Now, let me tell you something that I found out today. Now, Vinay, you might know something about this. Did you know that some species of turtles breathe through their butt?
I thought you were going to ask her, did you know some species of turtles climb trees?
No, we already know that. Everybody knows that. Yeah, but you still need clothes, Vinay. Even though it's not that harsh, you still need clothes in the winter, right? You cannot walk naked outside without any.
Dude, did you hear what Pete was bitching about when he's talking about the wintertime out there? It was 22 degrees, man. I can't live like this. Did you hear that shit?
He was
22 degrees, bro.
22 degrees. Man, we're dying at 22 degrees.
That is a beautiful day. That is like a perfecto day, man. T-shirt, weather, shorts, feeling good, not too hot, not too cold. And he's over here going, oh, I can't take this shit. Yeah.
Look, Icebringer says that Cleopatra is closer to right now than she was to the pyramids being built. Yeah. I know. We know that.
Yeah.
We actually spoke about in one of our shows.
Yeah, that's one of those strange facts, though. You wouldn't believe that.
Oh, Sina, thank you. We're gonna be waiting for you here. Tina said that she's going to post our live stream. She's gonna share our live stream on YouTube and Facebook.
There you go. There you go. Hey, Triker.
Yo, Triker, what you doing? Man, here's another one. Which animal would you think would be the rudest if they can talk?
Oh, that's easy. That's a human being for sure, and we can talk.
No. From the animals that cannot talk. You have to choose one from
Yeah.
the animals that cannot talk.
Who would be the rudest?
Yeah, who would be the rudest? But my money is on geese.
Geese.
Geese, yeah.
It's very possible.
They attack you the first thing they see you and they go, on.
Man, I was actually going the bird way too myself at first, but I don't know. It's kind of hard because I think a lot of them would be, but I think probably the snail.
The snail.
I think the snail would probably be the rudest because they're slow, they get nowhere, they're grumpy. You know they got to be pissed off that it takes them forever and a day to get somewhere. So I think anything that got in their way, they'd be like, "Move, fucking move, just fucking move. I can't go around you." I think they would be rude.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you stand in their way. Yeah. It's gonna take me a week, man.
What are you doing, man? What's wrong with you? You don't see that I'm moving here? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you bit me on this one. I think the snail. Triker says no. Triker says the monkeys. Well, they do.
Yeah,
They
the
do
monkey.
look at you.
Well, that was my original first thinking was an orangutan. I think the orangutan just has that Donald Trump rude face to him. You know, if you think about orangutans, you think Donald Trump, and then you think rude, and you think, man, I bet you if an orangutan could talk, that would be one rude son of a bitch.
Listen to this one. Listen to this one. Chaz says gingers share 98% of their genes with human beings. Sounds made up, but it's true.
Well, I'm not sure what you mean by that because I know gingers to be redheaded people, redheaded, fair-skinned people. I don't know what a ginger other than that is.
Yeah, I think that's what he means.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gingers. Yeah.
My goodness gracious.
Sorana goes with the cows. And Icebringer
Cows.
goes with the cats.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think a cat would be rude. I think a cat would just be flat out mean. A cow, I could see being rude. I could see. I mean, they just look stupid and goofy and rude. Yeah, I can go with a cow too. But a cat, I think, would just be mean, right? I think he would just tell you, "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah, the cat. Yeah. Just mean not. She's gonna. No. Just pure evil.
Done. Echo Drift, how you doing, Echo Drift? Glad to have you.
Man, what secret would destroy society if anyone learned it tomorrow?
What secret would destroy if anybody learned it tomorrow? Maybe the fact that women kind of know what they're talking about
Man,
in a lot of things.
I would go with the fact that I think everybody knows this, but they just do not want to acknowledge it. So, in my opinion, I think if everybody would acknowledge the fact that money are worthless, it would destroy the world immediately.
I think everybody knows. Yeah, I think you're right. I think everybody kind of knows it's worthless, right? But
they just go with it.
They go with it. Yeah, that's a good one. Man. Aliens are among us for real. Happy Father's Day from America.
Yeah.
Bald people share. Man, are you on the same page as me, bro?
Yeah. Bald people share 98% of their genes with humans as well. Hey, Coldrift says Happy Father's Day from America, Joey.
Thank you, Echo Drift. Appreciate it.
Aliens among us for real. Yeah, they are. You cannot say they're not. What if we
Yeah,
are
they
the
are.
aliens? Just saying. Hmm. Here's another one. Here's another one for you guys. What were what were you 100% certain about as a kid, but then realized that it's completely false? Now, for me was the fact that clouds are not heavy. And I believed that for a long time, even though they can weigh tons.
Yeah, I would say it was that my I thought my parents were rich.
Echo
You know,
drift?
I thought they were rich.
Echo drift?
You know, what I mean by that, I mean by as a kid, every time you want something, I want that, I want this, I would like to have that, I want a new bike, I want a new PlayStation, I want this, I want to go there, I want to go here, and your parents always find a way to get it for you, right? Somehow or another, and most times, your parents find a way. So you're under this assumption your parents have more money than they ever possibly could need, and as you grow up, you find out, well, that's just not true. They just gave a lot of themselves to you
Yeah.
so you could have those things. So I think that's one of the. I'm being serious here. It's not being a sarcastic thing. I really think as a kid, I think one of the things I found that wasn't true is the parents having more money than they thought. I shouldn't say rich, but having a lot more money than I thought they did.
Yeah, I think they knew how to handle money better than you thought they do.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of like whenever they need money, they just turn around to a pot or something and take it. That brown cows with chocolate milk thing. I never did believe that shit. You tried to convince me of that, Echo Drift, but I never believed you.
Sora says that she has a lot of those. Well, share one with us if you have a lot of those. Don't be shy. We're not gonna judge you.
Right?
No. Man, Echo Drift, this is your belief that the brown cows gave chocolate milk?
That's what she tried to convince her kids of.
Oh, man. If people knew that presidents don't have power and that it's corporations that run the world and control politics and foreign affairs, our world would be turned upside down. Man, that was to the last question, but
Yeah.
yes, and believe it or not, Chaz, a lot of people already know that. It's like the thing that I said with the money. We just live with it, don't really pay too much attention to it. But I
Yeah,
think deep down,
go ahead.
I think deep down, everybody, I think not everybody, but a lot of us know that our world is run by others, not by the presidents.
Yeah, it's true. I just watched a special on this one too. They say the last real president that had any power was Roosevelt. Was the
Yeah,
last real president that had any power, that had real power. After that, it became the corporations and so forth, so on down the line. And that presidents really don't have power anymore.
we had
And
we
I'm
had
talking about the American president, but
yeah, we had a president. I don't know. I think it was something like 16 years ago, something like that. He was the president of Romania at the time, and he came out publicly and said, "Bah, I am the most informed person in this country, and I only know 10%." Think about that. What happens behind the scenes that even the president doesn't know, even he doesn't have access to that information. So yeah, no. I'll still be putting teeth under my pillow if I didn't learn it didn't actually work that way. But did you get money for those? I tried it once. I didn't get any money and I stopped. I said, "Bet this is
Oh, man, Triker does. Triker gets money all the time from it when he puts his teeth under there. It works for him.
really."
Man, yeah, ask him. Ask him. I mean, I'm a little amazed myself, but every time he puts it under his pillow, bam, he has money up there the next day. I would have thought it was BS too, but he does.
Man, I tried, like I said, I tried it once. It didn't work for me. I said, "Bet, not gonna do it again. I must have done something wrong." Now listen to this. Sorana believed as a child that your hair grows from ciorba de perișoare. That's a, how do you call that in English? Meatball soup?
The pork belly soup.
Okay. From soup. If you eat that soup, your hair grows longer. Pork belly soup. Oh yeah, I didn't finish reading the question. Fuck it. I got lost. Yeah, pork belly soup. If you eat it, your hair grows longer. That was a good belief. Did your hair grow longer? I bet it did. You all told her to share, and we got pork belly hair.
You did, and we did. He's not lying.
Oh, look, Ice, he got some money. He did do the same thing, and the Tooth Fairy had a few hard years, but it worked. Man, yeah, it works for VNA as well. Man, I did something wrong, man. Teach me, guys, teach me. See now I feel bad. I lost so much money. Man. Oh, we are wrong. I was wrong. She believed that until very recently.
I do not believe her. I think she's pulling your leg, bro. I do not believe her.
Man, she looks awfully sincere to me. Carrots helps vision. A huge one as I was growing up. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know if it helps the vision, but I know it changes your skin color, so that I know for a fact.
I borrowed my granddad's dentures and slept with it under my pillow, thinking I'd make 10 times more money than one tooth. There were some dirty looks because my granddad had to go to church with with gums.
That was a good one.
Yeah, for some reason I believe it.
Now Sina says, my mom used to put lemon juice on my hair to make it grow. She told me it only made my hair lighter, and it helped with something, so still good.
I feel like giving Echo just a big FU. Ooh, but
Why?
I can't. I can't. Look at her comment.
Where's Echo? Oh, let's see.
That's the Sora.
Why didn't you take Joey a ball or two? Yeah, you could have used it, man, to grow some hair.
That's
Echo Drift. Joey, that came from a place of love, and you must.
yeah, I know. Always does.
Anyone heard that rubbing onions on your breasts help them grow? As I'm getting older, I think
I, I,
someone in
I got a whole garden of onions going on my breast. Look at that baby. Look at that baby.
Joey,
That's a
Joey,
whole garden of.
you should stop rubbing onions on your breast, man.
I mean, look at that bad boy, man.
Echo says maybe it's too late now, brother. So, eh.
Yeah.
I had a kid come to school with mayo in her hair one day. She said it killed lice in memory of you, Robin Perry. I'll never forget. Hey, okay, let's go. Let's move on. Let's move to another question.
Thank you, Kashmir.
Happy Father's Day, Joey. Man, what's the biggest lie movies taught us? What's the biggest
Biggest
lie? Yeah,
that movies have taught us
yeah,
that you can get away with you can get away with crime.
oh yeah, yeah. That's a big one. That's a big one.
I mean, yeah, I think you can get away with it. I think you can get away with it if you do it one time and stop in most cases. But I think the movies stop that they don't let you know there. You know, the movies let you think that you can get away with it. You keep doing it and it pays. I think the biggest lie is that they tell you that crime pays. Now, I do happen to think that crime pays in some circumstances, but overall, I think it doesn't. Eventually, they're going to catch you. Eventually, they're going to get you because
Yeah,
people don't just stop. If I had to honestly say, that would be the one honest thing I think movies have taught us.
man. If it was, I don't know, 80 years ago, you might have a chance, you know, to escape your crimes. But nowadays, it's kind of hard. Even though it doesn't matter how meticulous you are, they're still gonna find a way to find you. I mean,
Yeah,
it's too many cameras everywhere. It's fingerprints, DNA, eyewitnesses everywhere. But mm-mm, not anymore. Not anymore. I think nowadays it's impossible, unless unless you are somebody high up, then you can escape with your crimes. But if
yeah.
you're a normal guy, no, not a chance. No, not a chance. In my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I think
Also, the fact that politicians work for us. Also, the fact that politicians work for us, and there's always that one nice politician and one bad politician. I have yet to see that balance. I have yet to
no,
see the balance.
it doesn't exist.
No.
I think the biggest lie that I saw in the movies is warp drive.
Is who?
Warp drive.
Warp drive, like Star
Yeah,
Trek.
yeah.
Man, I'm not so sure that's a lie.
Man, I don't know
I'm
what to
not so
say.
sure that's a lie, dude. It may be out of touch for human capabilities, but I'm not so sure warp drive doesn't exist.
For us, at least, and for us, it's a
But
big
does
lie.
it? But does it? And what's considered warp drive? What is considered warp drive? 5 times over speed of sound, 10 times speed of light. What is warp drive? I mean,
I think it's above the speed of light, if I remember correctly.
above the speed of light.
Above the speed of light, yeah.
Well, then that's a lie. That's a lie because I don't know what can go above the speed of light.
Where basically you warp the space around the ship, right? And you ride the space time like a wave, like a surfer would ride a wave. So you don't use
Right.
fuel and stuff like that.
Then I'm gonna have to agree with you. The warp drive. That's a pretty.
It,
That's a
it's a big lie.
that's a big lie. Or that there's big talking gorilla things like Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. Oh. Man, Chewbacca can exist on a different planet.
It's possible, isn't it?
Well, Vinay believes that rosemary oil helps your hair grow faster for real. Are you trying to lie to us? She's trying to be serious. What is a good Avi father figure? Joey? Can you
A
answer
good
this
what?
question? Avi. OVEA figure. Father figure. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Crime
I don't know where
rewards,
it's at.
but crime doesn't pay.
It's very scientifically possible, fellas. Warp drive isn't impossible. Space can be bent, and you basically see they're calling you wrong, dude.
Okay, let's see. Where is it?
And it's not just. I mean, they're going at you. I mean, Ches and Ice are both telling you you're full of
Okay,
shit.
okay. Teach me.
Even Renee's in on it, dude. Oh my goodness.
I like this. Warp drive isn't impossible. Space can be bent, and you basically go through it instead of a long. You're talking about a wormhole? Are you talking about a wormhole where you go through it? Maybe. It's literally scientifically possible, fellas. Uh, man, Icebringer, I call bullshit. Oh, Google it, Milo.
Yeah. No, and Pete's getting on you too, dude. Man, they are just ripping you apart today, brother. Sorry, they were so nice to you last show. Now look at Pete up top. Look up. It doesn't take the speed of light to create a Discord channel, Milo. Well,
Man, when it comes to Discord channels, I think it takes the speed of light because it takes me a lot of time to do it.
boy, they're not even being nice to you, bro.
No, that's not very nice, people. Bleh. Yeah, so basically, yeah, they're saying yes, basically, but you're still going faster than the speed of than the light speed. Man, if you fold or bend space-time, you shorten the distance travel, so you effectively do cover distances quicker. It's special relativity. From
You know, I saw that put on a piece of paper, the best to describe it. Where the piece
yeah,
of paper was out long, you drove a circle here, wrote a circle here. To go from here to here, it took you X amount of time. But if you folded that paper in half, going
yeah,
from circle to circle was just going right through the paper, right there. That was the
yeah,
best way, and that was the best. That I stuck with that. I remember that,
yeah.
and I agree that can be done.
I do remember that explanation. But imagine doing that to space-time.
Yeah, well,
That's
you could travel millions of miles in seconds.
yes, but is that possible for us? Can we do it?
Right now, no, but will we be able to shortly? When I say shortly, I mean like within the next 5,000 years. Yeah, probably.
The next 5,000 years.
Okay, next 1,000 years.
Hmm. Okay.
I think so. I really do think we're going to figure out how to do that because I do believe that that's you get into the whole quantum thing then, and the whole string theory and all this stuff, and you get into all of that and that time and everything connected and so forth, so on. And so that means everything can be attached and can be bendable and stuff.
See
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
See now. Ches is having my back. Says
Well,
ice.
Ches is just a second, bro. Don't be putting
Listen,
too much faith into Ches because he's
man.
going to diss you right now, and then he's going to get you back in the next one, and then he's going to act like the hero villain guy.
I don't care. I like this comment. Says ice. No, you're not going faster than light. You're shortening the distance relative to yourself. You're traveling in human time, but you cut the distance out. So you do not travel at the speed of light. You just take a shortcut.
He is
Bam!
not wrong. He is not wrong.
I am not wrong.
Icebringer, that's right. You are not wrong, and Icebringer, you stand corrected.
Icebringer? Așa. Let's see. No, for us right now, but we also use we used to think moving pictures were impossible.
That was an awesome album. It was not impossible. It was an awesome album. Anybody who's never heard of the Moving Pictures album by a group called Rush, you have missed out on some serious good music. Go ahead.
Now, Chess says that space-time already does bend to mass. That's what black holes do in space-time. It warps time. Yes, I'm with you. But that's a super massive black hole that does that. We do not have that power to bend space-time. I'm just saying. Hey, Ghost Stomper is here. All the peeps are been stuck on call since 7. Hey, that's a long call. Look, Icebringer. Icebringer says, yes, Chess, but shorten the distance by enough as you go and you get between the two spaces faster than light can travel to it. He's trying to save. He's trying to save. Man, that's different. That's different. You're comparing like a person walking and a person driving a car. It's different. It's not the same. You cannot do that, man.
And he's trying to back out because if you shorten that distance, right, and then you put the light there against the regular mode of transportation, the light would still be faster, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, no matter how you cut it, if you move the light over to do that same shortened space, no, it's not the same thing. And they're two different terms of movement.
Yeah. There's another. Moving forward.
Yeah.
Moving forward. Which fictional character would be the worst roommate?
Bart Simpson.
Bart Simpson.
Bart Simpson. Yeah. Because he's stupid. He's actually kind of smart, but he's like Piggy. You know, he's like Piggy. He's always gonna. He's just that kind of guy. He farts, doesn't worry about nothing, doesn't clean up after nothing, just takes care of himself. He's a misogynist. I don't mean he's like Piggy. I'm trying to say he's like, now that I'm saying it, it doesn't sound right. But, yeah, Bart Simpson.
Bart Simpson. Worst roommate.
Yeah.
Well, I think I would go with Rick from Rick and Morty.
I'm not familiar with Rick. I've heard of Rick and Morty, but I've never really watched them.
Man, he's a genius. He travels through the universe. He's a drunk. He does all kind of stupid things. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not saying not. No, it's gonna be interesting to have him as a roommate. But man, the thing he does, the things that he's gonna drag you through.
You know something? I screwed up my answer, by the way.
Okay.
I didn't mean Bart Simpson. I meant Homer Simpson.
Homer.
Exactly what Pete said. Homer Simpson. The dad. Yeah, the dad. Not Bart.
Okay.
Homer. I meant Homer. Yeah, you're right, Pete. It's Homer, not Bart.
Now, let's take care of the comments a little bit so we don't lose track. Ches is going at ice. Not if light is traveling along the same fabric of time as you are, but if you meant that you can get there faster, if you take a different route to light, then yes. Well, yeah. If you take the shortcut and the light goes its straight way, yeah, you get there faster, but that doesn't mean that you traveled faster than the speed of light. You're still not traveling faster than, exactly like I said. Earth does by a fraction of a second. That's why our satellites have a drift. They experience time slightly slower than us on Earth's surface. Yes, they do that. That's why they have to adjust the clock all the time. Because if they didn't do that, our GPS navigation would be useless. Man, Ice sticks to his guns. It's not different, gentlemen. You still go between the space faster than the light did. Yes, Ice.
My
You get
brother,
there.
my
Yes.
brother, and to the people in the chat, I got to say ciao ciao to you right now. I will try to join you back up from the hospital room. I have got to go because it's time to go get another IV treatment. I have
Okay,
to be there for 9 o'clock. So I have to go for now. I will try to join you back up in the hospital bed. Thank you. Thank you, Model, for having me tonight. You're doing great. You're doing
Thank
fantastic. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. Ghost Stomper says, I would be Rick's pet, not his roommate. Man, if he's without Morty, he's gonna need me. But in a way, yeah, you do have a point there. Worst character to live with. The dad in Family Guy, Pete. He's an absolute nightmare. Yeah, he is a character, yeah. Sora says Spider-Man. Hey. Why? Because of the spider web? Any of the happy three friends? Yeah. Daffy Duck, SpongeBob, Bob, Patrick, Mordecai, and Rigby? I don't know Rigby. Ice, it's just interesting conversation between two people interested in the same thing, bud. We both win. Yes. And at It's Not Okay TV, everybody wins. Hi, Louisa. Absolutely, everybody wins. Ice, we need more people like you, Chess says. Oh, Beavis and Butthead. Bleh. Bleh. I remember those cartoons. Cartman from South Park. Yeah, that would be ugly. The alien Roger from American Dad. Yeah, those are all good. Not good. Bad roommates. Why is that, Icebringer? Why do you think Roger will be a great roommate? Okay. Let's move forward a little bit. Let's jump from the roommate to what job would be impossible to explain to a caveman. What job? What job? User experience. How do you explain that to a caveman? Yeah, computer tech. That's another good one. Oh yeah, just stock trading for Wall Street. Try to explain that to a guy. let me let me do something real quick because Joey needs our help. Joey needs our help. Let me see. That's it. Asha. I'll just drop a link in the chat just in case somebody from the chat wants to join on stage. Just have to click it and you'll be right here with us. Technology will be impossible to explain to a caveman. Yeah, I agree with you. It would be impossible to explain anything that's technological. Chaz, they might have prostitution back in the day. You never know. You never know. Yeah, Sora agrees. Definitely, graphic design would be annoying to explain. Not just hard to explain, annoying. User experience is easier. Well, yeah, yeah, probably, yeah. Property rights. Man, I think they had some property rights back in the day. They had their own cave. Somebody else tried to take it from them. They would fight for it. So I think they had a little bit of a concept between property. I think that wouldn't be that hard to explain. Yeah, Icebringer. Quantum mechanics. We can only barely understand it ourselves. Yeah, yeah. That will be one. How about common sense would be impossible to explain to a caveman? It's impossible to explain it to some people right now. Yeah, yeah. We did an episode on common sense, Sina, and yeah, it's quite difficult. Technology wouldn't be so bad to explain just because they didn't have it doesn't mean they couldn't learn it. Yeah, yeah, but I think jumping in with all this information about technology to a caveman, hmm, yeah, I think, man, we can learn anything as humans, but I think it would be very, very hard to jump this big leap from stones and spears to technology. You could have a 1.5-year-old phone and tag them basically and teach them the basics of it. Yeah, they could. They could. Is it a touch screen, the phone? Ice, John Wheeler. If you're not completely confused by quantum mechanics, you do not understand it. Cavemen haven't evolved yet. Indeed, Chaz, indeed. Let's see. And people, I have another question, and I want your honest opinion on this one. What's a scam that somehow it's legal? Now, from your opinion, a scam that's somehow legal. Bah, you guys are not gonna believe what's happening at It's Not Okay TV. Bam!
Yay, yay.
We have Pete Swagger in the room from the upper room.
Let's do a sound check. Let's do a sound check. Because I'm not in my normal position, as you can see in the background. What up?
Man, your sound is
Is
okay,
it
Abruzzo.
pristine? Okay, Bruce. Okay.
Look at you with.
Okay.
I feel under pressed a little bit.
You better get
What's
this shit
going
taken
on
care
here?
of. So, okay. Binomine Papa is pristine.
Nana, you need that white strip on your neck. Yeah, that.
Before I finish this sentence, I gotta. Yeah. So, what's going on with the people then? Oh, I see. Flocky Snoop is. Flicker Snoop is still there.
Let me put your volume a little higher.
My volume is a little low. Huh?
Yeah, let me do it a little
Continue.
higher.
Is there background music?
Yeah, we can hear the background music a little bit, but
Here's what it is. Here's what it is. I tell you what. We're gonna talk for maybe 5 minutes, maybe
yeah,
three, and then I'll disappear. And then my sound will be better. I'll go somewhere else. And then it's gonna be better. Is that it? I just
it's
want to say
okay.
how's it to the people. Right?
It's okay. Right now we're getting answers to the question, what's a scam that's somehow legal? I say it's taxes.
Oh,
I say it's taxes.
you know that diff tax. You know when the tax that I think they have it in Canada, they have it in the United States, where you die and then whatever what's in your name gets taxed because you have to give it to other
Oh
your
yeah, yeah,
descendants.
yeah. We
That's
have that in Romania as well, where you get taxed on the
why.
money that you leave behind, because it's considered that you make money, so they tax you for receiving that money.
Like you are working for them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's still money that you gain for some reason. Yeah, yeah. They find a way to take money from you.
I'm a capitalist. Uh, I want to live in a world where I can have the potential to be Elon Musk. Where I decided to make a rocket company, and that creates value. And maybe I work the system. Gonna
Yeah,
become a billionaire.
yeah. Well, Chess says that property tax. Benay goes with taxes as well. Icebreaker says life insurance is a scam that's legal. Man, I have to tell you, it's in America
Gonna
mostly.
disappear pretty soon.
In most countries here in Europe, it's not really a scam. You do get something back from your health insurance, and it's not that expensive. For example, here right now we pay around 500 $500 a year for health insurance, and most of your medical bills are covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you don't walk out of the hospital owing money to somebody. Like for example, Joey is now in the hospital and he's gonna be there for like 4 or 5 days.
Wow. Okay, so
He
and
does,
he's covered. And he's
he's
covered.
covered. It's covered. He doesn't have to pay anything. Yeah,
It's good. That's
yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah.
That's great. I
Well,
mean,
man,
that's the positive side of socialism.
yeah. For $500 a year, I don't think that's a scam. I think hey, okay.
It's great in a society where everyone is, earning similar. There's not a big gap between bad and good. Everyone can have a chance. But in a society where if you fuck up, you fall off the economic bandwidth. It's tough. It's tough to have free healthcare. And I know Joey loves this. I don't want to get into politics. All I'm trying to say is this. All I'm trying to say is this. I grew up. You have your tight group of friends. There's maybe 5, 6 of you. You hang out every summer, and all of y'all are broke. You're not earners. You're kids. Oh, you know, Steven just got an allowance. He's buying everyone lollipops. We're going to go skateboarding and lollipops for everyone. Yeah, but Steve is not going to be going to give lollipops to everybody all the time, every day, and then suddenly there comes Cheers. Cheers comes from a sophisticated, environment. He's buying movie tickets. Can you believe it? Movie tickets for
Yeah,
everybody from Cheers. We gotta go watch the Terminator. I get into the chopper. Get out of here. It's not a tumor.
get to the chopper.
Yeah, this thing, we're watching. But we can't watch Ghostbusters. We can't watch Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3 because come on, man. There's only so much money.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to say,
But
we can't always rely on the billionaires and millionaires who can do it. I'm thinking we should make more billionaires and millionaires. Guys like Roberto.
oh man, I'm all for it.
He pops
Make me a
in. He's
billionaire,
got
not even a billionaire, a millionaire, and I'll be happy. And I'll make sure the people around me are gonna be happy.
yeah, got it. So yeah,
Sora says, Sora says that technically, Milo, you are in the upper room. Just saying. Because the studio is on the upper floor of the building. And I'm in the upper room of the building.
good
I
to
think
see
that's
you,
what you
Sora.
meant, right? Yep.
I don't know what.
Man, Sina, don't be so sure we do not get taxed for breathing because we do pay a lot of pollution taxes. So to breathe clean air, you have to pay some taxes. So that might be a thing. Inheritance tax is an absolute scam. If my parents leave their home to me, I have to pay a small fortune to change ownership. Yeah. Here in Romania as well, if you get a house, I think you have to pay like 3 or 5% of its value in taxes before you can take it under your name.
Can I ask you something about Romania and lifestyle in Romania? Uh, you know, I'm gonna put my profile up there. Say you got a decent career, decent job. You're pushing 40. Can you buy a house in Romania? And what does it look like? Does it have a backyard? Can I throw grenades?
No.
No.
Firearms
No.
are forbidden here, especially grenades. No. And I think you cannot buy a house. I think you cannot buy a house. It cannot
Why?
be.
Why is this?
I'm not sure. Maybe you can. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I think Joe has more information on this one with buying properties in Romania being a foreigner. But absolutely, you cannot shoot guns. You cannot throw grenades. That's off limits.
So no grenades, no.
No.
Would I be able to start a streaming service in my backyard that has
Yeah.
that has okay?
Yes, you can do that.
Oh, sorry. I think there's sound, right? There's music playing in the background.
Yeah, we do have a little bit of music on the background. Now, Icebringer is inviting Sina to come where he lives, so they can share the rain tax. Man, we have rain taxes in Romania as well.
Can you explain? Can you explain that one? The rain tax? What are you talking about?
Yeah, you pay a tax because it rains outside. Basically, you pay a tax because that rain goes inside the sewers, and you basically have to pay for the maintenance of those sewers, right? So basically, that's the rain tax. Even though you pay for the water that you consume and the waste that goes through the same sewer, they decided to add another tax on the same sewer that it's already taxed. So you have to pay from your money that it's already taxed. So, hey.
Makes sense. I think I get the logic.
That tax and lottery winning taxes are basically the same thing. Yeah, I think you have to pay like 46% of your lottery winnings here in Romania. Something like that, 46% of your income. You will never get it back, Milo. Someone else will. It's very possible. It's very possible. Yeah, emission tax is a scam too. Yeah, it is, but we still have to pay it, and you cannot fight it.
Yeah, I think emission tax is just basically a budget for Greta Thunberg. How dare you? She gets emission tax. What is the emission tax? It's the tax for you to drive to work.
Yeah, it's because you own a car and you pollute the air with your gases from the car. Yeah. Look, man, you
Is,
have
is,
friends.
yeah, because he's asking if it's that is that Peter? Yes, yes, Mike. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
Pete
you, right? And Milo, do you know Mike? Do you know Mike over there? You know
from
Mike.
your channel.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
owes
yeah.
me money.
You,
Yo, Mike,
Mike,
where's my money? Where's
Mike,
my money, Mike?
where's Pete's money? And don't disappear. We know you're there. And if you disappear before you disappear, hit the share, like, subscribe. Just saying. He's gonna cut
Hey,
off 10% of the money that you owe him.
thank you, Milo. Thank you. You're the real deal. So, champion, Milo, listen, you do your thing. I'm gonna disappear a little bit. This is too
Okay.
noisy, but I'll be back later. But yeah,
Okay.
Mike needs to give me my money.
Mike, prepare the money. He's coming for them. Thank you, Pete.
See you later.
See you later.
Keep doing what you're doing, big dog. I will.
Cheers. Ah, Shah. Let's go back here, see what the comment says. Well, you destroy hillbilly stereotype. That's for sure. Ice. Are you doing that? Thank you. Not everyone is West Virginia is literally. I like to think, man. He can buy a house. Well, Pete is not here anymore, but yeah, apparently he can buy a house in Romania. I was not sure about it. I knew you had more info on it. That's why I said that you should give the answer on it. Oh, he can buy the house, but he cannot buy the land. Yeah, that. See, I knew something was. I knew that you could buy something, but not buy something, but I was not sure what, which is which. And yeah, little known fact: in USA, we can't actually own houses or land. We get a deed for this, which is everyone consider a document of ownership, but it's actually a deed of trust. So basically, your house is not your house. It's somehow your house, but not really your house. Hey, that's Nashpa. The government trusts us to keep the property in case it's ever needed by them. Yeah. That happens here in Europe as well. I mean, in case of emergency or war or stuff like that, the government can actually take over your land, or if they want to build a highway on your land, if you do not agree to sell it, they can just take it from you. So yeah, there was actually an example here in our town. There was a apartment building. It was there was a lot of people living there, but some of them were owners and some of them were renting from the state. And even though some of them were owners, they still had to evacuate the building for a small amount of money so they can build a more parking spaces. Yeah. Yeah, he was at a club. He was at a club. He said that he's gonna go outside tonight and have some drinks. Hey, Mike, you owe everybody money. What's going on, man? Start paying up. Start paying up because look, people are harassing you for their money. I don't know, Mike, but I think he owes me money to bet. Mike, I think you owe me some money as well. Now that I think about it, I think you owe me some money. I mean, you owe Chad, you owe Ice, you owe Pete. I think you even owe Vinay some money. Is that right, Vinay? Hey. Yeah, he does. Look, he does, man. You guys are going to get a copy of the movie More Money. More Money. Yes, I am Romanian. I am 100% Romanian. But hey, when Mike gets you paid, let me know so I can collect from you, babe. No, I am Chaz. I thought you had my back. I am not Russian, my brother. I am Romanian. Vampire, yes, but Romanian vampire. Not Russian. Yeah. Same way with my yeah. Let me know when you get the money. Yes, Joe is American. Yes, I am Romanian. Joe, man, I think Joey right now he is something like 20% Romanian. He's not. He's no longer 100% American. I think he's starting to be a little bit Romanian as well. Yes, yes. Thank you, Benay. Not Russian, Romanian. Let's move along. Let's jump. Let's jump to the next. Let's jump to the next question. Let's say you get 10 million euros. Okay, let me rephrase it. Let's say I get 10 million euros, right? But you guys have to choose a condition. Like, for example, I get 10 million euros, but every chair that I sit on from now on will squeak. Let's see what you can come up with. For €1 million, what would be the condition to get the €1 million? 10 million euros, not a million, 10 million. Echo Drift says the cost of medicine. Man, the cost of medicine, it's quite expensive here in Romania if you don't have a prescription. And sometimes with the prescription, you do get like 50% off or 75% off. Sometimes only 10% off, depending on the supplier, on the medicine, and yeah. Get Jojo mad, and he's still 100% American. No, 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 no. He's not 100%. He's losing it. He's been so long in Romania. He lived for so long in Romania. He's starting to be a little bit Romanian as well. Yeah, it was a little bit of a feedback noise. Let's see what Vinay has to say. You get 10 million euros and have to Jesus. Vinay, how could you say that? How could you do that to me? That's not fair. I refuse. I refuse the 10 million euros. I do not accept it. Nope. Every 50 euros I spend, Jesus. That's like having your own theme song every time you walk, move. My condition is that it's got to be cash for you and keep it cash. 10 million euros cash and keep it cash. Yeah, I can deal with that. I'm gonna rent an apartment or a house and fill the house up with cash. Yeah, I can do that. Can I install an ATM machine in the front of the house so I don't have to walk inside? I just get the money through the ATM machine, cash, ice. What do you say? You get 10 million, but you can never correct anyone when they think you're Russian. In fact, you have to do the Russian dance. Man, I'm this close of accepting it. I mean, it's still 10 million euros. I think I can live not correcting people when they call me Russian. And I think I can learn the Russian dance. That's not too hard. But at the same time, like I said, I'm this close. I did not accept it yet. I still have to think about it. So no, gotta keep it cash. Okay. Yeah, Icebringer, I can deal with that. I can take your condition. 10 million euro cash. I'll buy a house, put all the money inside it, and keep it cash. I think I can do with that. And loan Joey 2 million. You can just call me Michael after that. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that, Joey. How about Ice Milo? In your country, can you pay for an apartment or house with cash instead of moving money through bank accounts? Probably illegal. Man, as a matter of fact, you could do that, but not anymore. I think if you have to buy something that's more than 10K, it has to be wired. It has to be through the bank. You can buy anything under 10K, but once it goes above 10K, it has to be wired. It has to be through the bank. Yeah, I think this law started last year or the year before, something like that. They started saying that you cannot pay cash anymore, big amounts of cash. They had to go through the bank. So yeah. So all in all, I refuse all offers, but I accept ICE's offers. I can deal with that. ICE, you just may be a millionaire. Thank you. It's that way with most countries. So buying a house or an apartment is out. How do you keep that much money cash? I try to move fast so you don't ask me that question. I'm gonna rent the house. I'm gonna rent it. And I'm gonna make monthly payments. How about if I buy the house through the bank, not with that money, I keep that money cash. I take a loan from the bank, I buy the house through the bank, and I make monthly payments cash. I can do that. There's a way around everything, Ice. Yeah, that was 14 years ago for you. Yeah, you could buy everything cash back in the day in Romania. It didn't matter the amount of money. You just made a contract saying that you pay that person that amount of money and everything was okay. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Let's say that I choose a superhero, but you guys have to choose a side effect for my superpowers. Like I said in Pete's show, I always wanted to fly, right? So my superpower is gonna be the ability to fly. Now you guys have to choose a side effect. Every time I fly, something has to happen. What's that gonna be? For example, every time I fly, I have to fly backwards, not forward. Let's see what you guys can come up with. or fly, and when I get to where I need to be, forget why I flew there. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. I says, good work around it, sir. Thank you. So I'm a millionaire. You just may be a millionaire. You're a superhero who can only charge his superpowers of flight and strength by yelling slur at whoever he's seeing, and he lives in California. Oh yeah, I can deal with that. Oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that. But this one, Ice, come on, man. Pay yourself every time you fly. That's too much, man. I will be known as the flying diaper because I will have to wear a diaper every time. When an airplane is bare, you fly sideways. When an airplane is near, you fly sideways. I think I can deal with that. I think I can deal with that. You are afraid of heights and you get sick every time. Bah. I will have to fly low. I'll have to fly at street level. I'll be like a car. The power to breathe underwater, but only if it's sparkling water. Bah, that would be nasty. You can breathe while you fly. Oh, so it would be short flights. I have to land every, I don't know, 40 seconds, 45 seconds. But at the same time, I'm still flying, yeah, even for 45 seconds. You're a super strong superhero, impervious to all weapons. But customer service, hold music, or being transferred to India. Bah, bah, that's not okay. That's not okay, Chaz. If you fly and scared of heights, yeah, I have to fly low, like maybe 2 meters high, something like that. I can deal with 2 meters, maybe 3 meters. I can deal with that. 45 seconds with, with as much as you smoke. No, I can do it. I can do it, Ice. 45 seconds, no problem. While smoking, Ibu. Sorry for typos. My brain is faster than my hand can type. It's all good. Don't worry about it. The power to be super elastic, but every time you stretch, when it comes back, it slaps you. Bah. See, that's painful. I would avoid that superpower at all costs. Jesus. I got 45 seconds on the clock for you, Milo, when you're ready. You ready? Let's do this. The 45 second silence. 3. Wait. I'm gonna show you. I did it. I was timing me. I have time here. I was timing myself. and but I made it. I made it 45 seconds. You're an all-powerful, strong, independent superwoman. Guys, whose weakness is men who mansplain you. And superhero, not superwoman. Superman. He is screaming internally. I can hear. I was screaming internally at least the last 15 seconds. I was like, come on. You can do it. I did it. Yes, I did it, Vinay. I did it. No, I knew that because I actually timed myself like a couple of months ago. It was a stupid test on the internet that I had to hold my breath to see how bad did the smoke affect my lungs. And I can still smoke. I'm okay. Did you made it all the way to 45 seconds, Ice? Yeah. I'm curious. Did anybody else hold their breath with us? Yeah, then I tried it as well. First, they have to offer fair price, but if you refuse and it is a valid reason, they can obtain by. Ooh, Echo Drift, I think you're a little bit behind with the video. Remember that red line that I showed you? Slide it all the way to the end. Slide it all the way to the end. Because we spoke about... yeah, you're a little bit behind. I can still breathe. I can still smoke. Yeah, me too. Okay, guys, let's move a little bit further. What's the most useless superpower that could make you rich? The most useless superpower that could make me rich. I think the waiting time. The waiting time on a line or at an airport or at a train station, something like that. If I could predict the time that you have to wait there, especially if you have to go to to pay something, you have to wait in line, and I can tell you when you don't have to wait. Well, I think a lot of people would want my services, so they don't have to wait in line. If he is behind, she can hear what you just said. Yeah, I realized that as I was saying it, but at the same time, I couldn't stop myself from saying it, so I had to move forward. I had to finish my. She's gonna hear it when she's get there. When she's gonna get there. Oh, you were way behind. Yeah, she's half a show behind. I know. Yeah, I'm a genius. Oh, see, that was the easiest way to do it. Just type in the comments. Hey, why didn't I think of that? Bae, a non-stop sperm donor. Yeah, that could make you rich. That could make you rich. Let's see. Let's move to the next one. What's the richest person problem you'd love to have? Oh, I've got this one. Now, you guys have to choose a problem, a rich people problem that you will love to have. Like choosing your vacation house. Where should I live for the next month? Yeah, thank you, Sina. Thank you for being here with us. Have a great night. Avoid taxes. Man, when you're rich, that's quite easy. Ask Musk and ask Jeff Bezos. It's quite easy to avoid taxes. Or there's another beautiful problem. Where to park the yacht? Which coast? Yeah. Oh yeah, Vinay, you asked that before, and I didn't answer that question. I saw it before when you asked in the beginning, but I just my bad. Sorry about that. It's not gonna be any trivia because I'm not on Joey's computer. I'm at the studio right now, and I do not have trivia installed on my computer, and we will not be able to hold trivia tonight. I apologize for that, guys. So yeah, it's gonna be a no trivia night. Yes, yes, I would love to have that problem. Yeah. Yes, he did park his yacht on the top of a mountain, but you see, the thing is that he could not move his yacht from the top of the mountain anymore. He parked it and it remained there for life. I vote we give this Ice guy 15 points for being so interactive. Man, Ice, you know what? You know what? Let me help you with that. Let me help you with that. Let me help you a little bit. Let me, I'm gonna help you. Look, look. Let's see what the people say. Should you get the points or should you not get the points? I own my own island, but now I get judgmental. Judgmental looks from my neighbor. Yeah, that's a big problem. That's a big problem that I would like to have as well. Yeah. Time to spend the money. Yeah. Yeah. It's a big problem. I still wouldn't be 10th place. You still would be. Man, look at you. You're getting 50-50. Man, you are not allowed to spill no tea, no beans, no nothing. You are not allowed to do that. Let me move that here, Asha, so I can highlight the comments. Let me help you guys a little bit. Asha. Let's see where did we leave off. Ice just didn't the equivalent of printing his own money, but with points. He's already got rich people problems. I am also more interactive than usual, so 16 points for me. But hey, everybody's asking for points. No, everybody has to earn their points. We do not just give points like this. No, no, no. We don't play like that. Ice votes yes for Sora. Man, Ice, look. You cannot say we did not give you a chance. It's a 50-50. So they cancel each other out. So it's a no. You had a chance. People has voted. It doesn't work. Oh, 60. 60-40. 60 says no. Oh, you voted no for yourself? That's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it. Let's stop the poll. Sure. Well, you had the chance. You had the chance. It didn't work out too good. Good idea, but pay first payment and last payment each month, and you will save a lot of money. Just make sure you explain what you are doing each month so it applied correctly. Yeah, Echo Drift, you're still behind. You are still behind. Oh no. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. yeah, Echo Drift. What would you ban if you ruled the world for one day? Taxes. I will ban taxes, but taxes for one day is not enough. We have to ban something else. Unskippable ads, so you can watch YouTube without having to watch ads. How about banning waking up in the morning at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock? I would do that. You can only wake up after 9 o'clock, so you can get enough rest. It goes on principle. Yeah, it does. Yeah. How about what's the dumbest way? Well, I think I did this one a couple of episodes before. The dumbest way I've injured myself. Yeah, I did this one. I'll ban letting people pay for anything for the one day. Oh, that's genius. That's genius. We all could buy yachts for free and cars. Hey. You'll ban Karens. Man, you would be doing the world a lot of good with that. Yeah, ban all the Karens for one day. I'm with you on this one. Imagine, it just popped in my head. Ice, if you ban people for paying for anything, imagine the amount of waste we're gonna do in that day. Buy everything and just throw it away. Buy something else, throw it away. Buy a steak, eat half of it, throw it away. Never ban all Karens. They'll go underground and become much worse. The only problem is Karen don't know they're Karens. I could be a Karen, never mind. And that one day the world would go complete chaos. Oh yeah. Absolute chaos. How about this one? I like this one. What would be the worst thing to hear during a surgery? I think it will be, don't cut that off. Or could somebody Google that? Duty calls. Happy Sunday. Hey, happy Sunday, Shane. Thank you for joining. See you on our next live broadcast, Shane. Good to see you sober, sir. Oh, wrong hole. That's a good one. Sora says, oh, wow. She ate a lot of pork belly soup. Worst thing to hear during his surgery. Wait, this isn't a gender reaffirming patient. Oh, yeah. But that's too late. I thought you turned it on. Worst thing I could think of. Jesus. I'm losing him. Oh, Echo Drift. You're on time. You're with us. Yeah. Yeah, that's a. You don't want to hear that during a surgery. And that would be all for tonight. All the questions that I have for tonight, we gave some off the chart answers. I had a lot of fun. So, after everything we've discussed tonight, what did we learn? Humans are contradicting each other for no reason. We create technology that saves time and then complain we don't have enough time. We build cities, but then we hate the traffic inside of them. We seek happiness while ignoring it was all the time there. But somehow we enjoy it. Because despite all the confusion that we have, we still create art, we still laugh, we still get together, and we still explore. And maybe that's the answer for tonight. Maybe humans aren't supposed to make perfect sense. You know, maybe we're just supposed to be curious enough and to keep asking the stupid questions and the crazy questions. Because the moment we stop asking, that's when we stop growing. So, with that said, I want to thank you, everybody, for being here with us tonight, for having fun with us. Joey, thank you for taking your time and being on the show with us. Pete, thank you for joining on the stage. Everybody in the chat, you make everything awesome. You make this channel grow. You are the reason we get here. We do this every 3 times a week, not every day, 3 times a week. So don't forget to spread the kindness, spread the love, and we will see you guys on Tuesday when it's open mic night. And like Joey says, it's so long, farewell, but it's never goodbye, because we'll see you on our next episode.